Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called Close Your Eyes by Meghan Trainor. And it starts off with some really cool arpeggios around some chords. And we start on a G major chord. Start off with a G major chord. Normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, and third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now you may also dig on putting the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for your G. And then from the G we'll be going to an A minor chord. You do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the G second. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord. It sounds so sad. Now you may also dig on lifting the first finger and making that an A sus2, or you can add in the pinky on the B third for an A suspended and kind of say some stuff around it. Or you may dig on lifting off the third finger and making an A minor 7, or adding in the pinky on the high E third for an A minor 7. Or if you're looking for some easier ways out, you can use an A7 sus, doing the first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, and that can make that change from the G to the A minor a little bit easier. And then from the A minor, then we'll be going to a C major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the A third, and if you strum the A string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of C major. Now you may also dig on lifting off the first finger, making that a C major 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the B third for a C major 9, kind of say some stuff around it. Or another way to play C major 9, we're doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the A third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for the C. And then from the C, then we'll be going to a D major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the G second, second finger on the high E second, third finger on the B third, and if you strum the D string to the high E string, the happy sounds of D major. Now you may also dig on lifting the second finger, always a fun finger to lift, but that makes it D sus2, or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended and kind of say some stuff around it, or you may even dig on a D7 chord, doing first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the G second, third finger on the high E second. That sounds like D7, it sounds a little messed up. Gotta go somewhere. Or you may dig on lifting off the third finger, make that a D7 sus2. Or adding in the pinky on the high E third for D7 sus. Kind of saying some stuff around that chord. And then from the D we'd be going back to our G major, at least for our intro verse, and then later on that kind of gets changed. Now there are these really cool licks through that part that are actually little arpeggios of the chord or broken chord ideas. And if you want to kind of follow those notes, I was digging this finger style, kind of doing thumb on the low E string, index finger on the D string, middle finger on the G string, ring finger on the B string, and kind of just working that as a thumb, index, middle, ring, and then kind of killing the strings. Now you could also do that with the pick, you could also work at hybrid picking, but just that idea of kind of low E, D, G, B, low E, D, G, B. And then when we go to the A minor, you do the A string for your bass. Kind of that same idea, but now kind of going A, D, G, B, A, D, G, B, A, D, G, B. And then we go to the C and kind of do that same idea, A, D, G, B. But then there's this little change where you may want to play the open D twice, and then 4th fret on the D, and then 5th fret on the G. That might even be cool, kind of working thumb to index, thumb, 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 index, kind of an idea. Or even kind of doing finger alternation could be cool, index, middle, kind of an idea. And then we'd be going back to our G major chord, and another G. So if you want to kind of follow those licks, that could be a very cool way to kick off the tune. Kind of G, G, A minor, A minor, C, D, G, G. Now you could also take that idea randomly while we're on arpeggios and just kind of apply it actually to the chords a different way randomly. And this is just like if you're kind of interested in some other options too. You could even kind of work it where on the D chord, for instance, you work the thumb on the D string, which is actually the bass for the D chord, and then line up index, middle, ring on the G, B, and E if you want to keep that figure the same for the right hand. So you could kind of go thumb, index, middle, ring, or what could even be cooler, since the C note is in part of the lick, is do the D7 that way. So if you wanted to, you could kind of work it that way too. Kind of that G, G, A minor, feel a little bit easier just to kind of line the fingers up that way. Or you could strum through it. And timing wise, this is a very, very cool tune actually. Yeah, you'll kind of feel almost 12 downs, like a 12 down count. Kind of G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the G. A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the C for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can kind of dig on kind of working just downs. G, A minor, C, D. And I'm adding a little bit of right hand movement. Kind of make that a little bit sneaky, if you kind of dig on that. Or randomly, you could feel it as the little, the beats of 12, and that's something called 12/8. Or you could feel it as kind of 4 downs, actually, kind of G, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, and then C for 2, D for 2, and then G for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is something called a compound meter, because you could feel it in 2s, kind of the 4 count, or you could feel it in 3s, kind of the 12 count. So there's a couple different strumming options that kind of relate to both, actually. One of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 is down, down, up, up, down, which could definitely work for this tune. Kind of G, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up. The weird part is for the C and the D, you do just a down, down, up on each chord. So you got G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, D, down, up, G, down, up, down, up. Or something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. We kind of worked some of that with the fingerstyle idea with the intro, where you could do the low E for the bass, and then a down, down, up on the G. A minor would have an A string for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A for the bass, and on the D, you'd have the D for the bass, and on the G, you'd be back to the low E string for the bass. You can kind of dig on that too, kind of a slow 4 idea. G down, up, A minor bass, down, up, C bass, down, up, D bass, down, up, G bass, down, up. Or if you're digging on kind of that 12 pulse, kind of that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you could almost kind of work it as a down, down, up on each of those divisions of 3. And this is a little weird, kind of G, down, down, up, down, up, 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 kind of filling in some spaces with the ups on the downs. G, A minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, and then on the C, you'd have a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So it's kind of your triplet idea twice. And then D, 2, it's kind of that same idea. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, and then you're back to G, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Or you could add in basses with that and make it kind of a bass, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Or you could even throw in an extra bass, kind of bass, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, G, A minor, C bass, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, G. So if you're quick, you might kind of dig on that feel for the tune too. And then from there, actually, we repeat that idea 3 times for our intro verse, and then all of a sudden, at the very end, our G chords start halving with the D chord, the same way the C and the D were happening. And on the D, actually, especially if you're digging on the basses, you may want to throw in a little bass note, kind of a O on the D, 2nd fret on the D, 4th fret on the D is kind of a cool little bass lick on the D. So you could do the D with kind of the bass, down, up, and then go into that bass line. O, 2, 4, on that last D. So if we tried it that way, actually kind of working off of that 3 idea, kind of G, A minor, C, G, D bass, down, up, O, 2, 4, G, also do that idea sort of with your 4, but that'd be harder to feel. Actually, you had kind of that G, down, up, down, up, A minor bass, down, up, down, up, C bass, down, up, D bass, down, up, G bass, down, up, D bass, O 2 4 G. So it would be kind of weird, kind of feeling that triplet out of that. Now we'll basically be repeating that until we get to our bridge part, and you'll kind of hear we're in the bridge. It's kind of this big G chord, and a big A minor, and then we kind of pick it back up on the C, D, G, D, G, and then we kind of back into our chords. G, kind of the same progression, A minor. There's strum patterns or other licks around these chords too. Feel free to kind of take this lesson and run with it any way you want to. It can be very cool to work hammer-ons around the chords or pull-offs around the chords and kind of see what you can kind of say with it. And for me, at the very, very end, I really want to hear a big G chord. At the very end, kind of make people clap. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Close Your Eyes by Meghan Trainor. So good luck. Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there's probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.